Hey guys, Mark TheLocalScrubs here, and we got our 4th place finisher at Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, and what's your name?
Jordan Hampton.
And you played?
PePe.
PePe. Alright. So we'll go ahead and get right into it.
Okay, so the pretty standard stuff. I mean, Dad.
Monkey.
Yeah, Monkey, Stork. That Joker dude. 2 of these. It's all pretty standard.
Charmander with the top hat.
Yep. Mash Torment over here. Turtle. I was running 2 before, but I just couldn't find the room. Like, especially with Monarchs out, have to main deck Twin Twister and Baylor and stuff like that. There's just no room for the second.
Alright.
On the Peformages.
Under the pay part of PePe?
Yeah. I didn't run the pure build just because I don't think it's as good. I ran 3 of these. I only run 2 of him because I absolutely hate drawing them. And he's only good to lesser plush, and other than that, he's mediocre at best. So
that's understandable.
He bricks really bad, and then these 3, all pretty good. Then the Draco Rival engine, that's pretty standard. It's all fairly standard. Then this is something that I changed recently. I'm maining these and these. Because I was just maxing out on these and not even running these main side or anything like that. But these are very, very key against the Monarch matchup, which is actually pretty tough. Everybody discounts the deck, but it's actually a very, very strong deck. And this is just good against, I mean, just everything in general. So then here's where it gets interesting.
Oh boy.
3 rivals, I mean, pretty standard. But I only run 2 Wavering, and I run 2 Twin Twister.
I am also a fan of 2 Wavering, so I commend that.
Because now, with the structure deck coming out, I knew a lot of people would be picking that up and want to play like a cheap deck that's so good. So, and this card is the absolute god-awful thing in the world. I know it's a good combo starter when you open up nothing but Draco Rivals and the Peformages. But anything outside the mirror match is terrible against. And this has utility in the mirror match and also wins you the Monarch matchup. So they were very good. And then I just played the 1 Instant Fusion to extend my first turn combos.
Because Norton's good.
Yeah. And I also played Rafflesia, and I played 2 targets. I played Treacherous and Bottomless. Treacherous is kind of standard. This is a very good card because a lot of the times I'll go offensively with this card, and like I'll say I'm playing the mirror match or something like that. I'll Treacherous on my turn to clear the monsters and attack, get some damage in, and then when they Pendulum summon 5, I'll just Bottomless them, and they won't expect it, and I'll win.
Was there any moments today where Treacherous was dead with a Bottomless engrave?
There was a few times where I had to send Bottomless instead of Treacherous, but just the fact that I had access to Bottomless because he Pendulum summoned 5 that time, that it didn't matter, so
right.
it really never was dead.
I was just wondering that came up because usually with Treacherous, it's the only trap you usually run.
Yeah, because, well...
But with Rafflesia, I can see why you'd play more than just Treacherous.
And the token from today.
Really nice token.
And I ran Rafflesia, the best card in the extra deck by far, and it's not even debatable because the versatility that this card provides, you can go offensively and defensively with it, and it's just the best card in the extra deck. Then a standard. I didn't run Gigabyte, but I still like running this. I ran this because it's the most optimal. That and Rafflesia are the most optimal against the mirror match.
Amazing to those 2 games.
Interesting.
I swear I do perfect. Like, I always had
Still,
spells and monsters.
Dweller,
And the only reason
Dire.
I didn't do amazing mirror matches.
Standard here.
The mirror matches
Indian.
are so that I'm not that worried about.
I ran the Draco Rival build, so you can't run it without these.
Game 2 was this?
There's no reason to run it without. Game 2 is been days because the mirror match, you do the whole loop with Rafflesia first turn. Like you end with this and Rafflesia first turn against mirror match, and they just can't win. And this card's really good to fake you against Wavering guys, and this card's just good to help bricks.
Too good to be a rare.
Yeah, makes me sick when it is rare.
OTS tournament pack reprint, please.
Yeah. And then the whole, Thomas, Nova, Infinity. And for Instant Fusion.
Yep. Alright, let's go into the side deck.
Play 2 Flying Sea. I decided to send against the mirror match of Burning Abyss, but I mean, of course, I didn't see it against the games that I did, like the match that I did lose to Burning Abyss. But this card, a lot of people underrate it because they think that they can just pop it with Sorcerer, but when they Pendulum Summon a Sorcerer, they have to declare targets, and then you chain that to this, and then they're just shut off for the turn, and you just kill them next turn, or put them in a really bad position.
Yeah, it's definitely a really crippling card.
Yeah. Going first against Monarchs, that's the only time that I would side it, because if they do happen to draw Twin Twister, even if they draw it, then they have to have a good enough hand with the other 4 cards to beat me, and that's just not possible with a deck that breaks so bad usually.
Because this doesn't say effect.
Then I played
Is that a thing?
this, these, and these cards are the best cards. Best cards in the mirror match by far, because people have realized now that you shouldn't blind Reflection Infinity anymore. That's not the optimal play. The most optimal play is always Reflection Nightmare, and this just beats that.
That is definitely an effect.
Alright.
They're all like
No, it was a real game. These going second against Monarchs, and also Mermail, because I wanted to side out Valor and Wavering Eyes, so I didn't really have anything else to side in, and this is a decent side against Mermails if you catch it with a not so good hand. So
you shouldn't be allowed to do that. Look at Ray.
2 Dinko for Rogue, and BA Cosmo with artifacts and just anything like that, and it helped me a lot. Won me a match today.
Nice.
You know, instead of the cards that I decided this to offer the side out for the mirror match, because every time I offer to side this out, unless they're playing the pure build with just the Perform Pals and stuff like that, like second Donkey, I'm always at the advantage with Damon Juggler and stuff like that, so I don't offer to side it out then. And this is good against Monarchs and just variety of decks. This is good against Monarchs going second, and this card's the best in the mirror match. So that's all.
Alright, so any final thoughts, changes you make to the deck?
I don't know if Valor is needed in the main because of how much I breathed with it, and don't know if Draco Rivals is needed at 3, but other than that, I drew well all day and just did what the deck does, and other than that, it was perfect.
Alright, what were your matchups today?
I played 2 Stellar Knights, surprisingly, a Burning Abyss, and a mirror match.
Alright, so this has been our 4th place finisher playing PePe. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a like, and if you have any thoughts on it as well, comment down below. TheLocalScrubs signing up. See you guys in the next one.